Welcome to the Daily Decant, your 5-minute briefing on the world of wine. Each episode delivers practical insights to help you choose, order, and talk about wine with more confidence in everyday social settings. Let's get into today's decant. The Sunday wrap, and I want to start today with the thesis of the whole week, stated as clearly as I can. Stop saving your sparkling wine for special occasions. The special occasion is dinner. The special occasion is Tuesday. The special occasion is a good conversation with someone you like. Sparkling wine, genuine, well-made sparkling wine, makes extraordinary moments feel more intentional. And that's a great gift. And it's a gift available at $10 with a Pét-Nat and at $200 with a prestige cuvée. The mindset is the same regardless of the price. So let's recap what we covered this week because it was genuinely a lot of ground. On Monday, we established 3 methods: traditional method, second fermentation in the bottle, complexity from lees aging, the foundation of champagne, cava, and crémant. The Charmat method, fermentation in tank, fresher, fruitier, the method behind Prosecco. And the ancestral method, fermentation completed in the bottle from a single primary fermentation, the origin of Pét-Nat. Tuesday and Wednesday, we spent 2 full days in Champagne, the most famous wine region on earth, made from Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Pinot Meunier, in the coldest and most marginal of France's great wine regions. We covered the distinction between the great houses and the grower-producers, RM on the label, and I hope you walk away from those episodes with a genuine appetite to explore grower champagne, which remains one of the most compelling, undiscovered categories for most wine drinkers. We covered the styles: Blanc de Blancs for elegance and minerality, Blanc de Noir for richness and structure, Rosé for food friendliness, non-vintage for consistency, vintage for occasion and aging potential, prestige cuvée for celebration. Thursday, we traveled to Spain and Italy, cava and Prosecco. The key insight here is that serious cava from producers like Recaredo is made by the identical method as champagne from native Spanish grapes with long lees aging, and it sells at a fraction of the price. Prosecco is different in method and purpose, fresher, lighter, more immediately fruit-forward, and when it comes from the Coniglio Valdobbiadene Superior zone, it's genuinely lovely wine that deserves more respect than it typically receives. On Friday, Crémant, the seriously undervalued traditional method wines of France outside of Champagne, and Pét-Nat, the ancestral method wine that has become the house pour of the natural wine movement and one of the most genuinely fun things you can put in a glass. My personal top 5 bottles from across the whole week are number 1, Aigle-Rey, Blanc de Noir, and Bonnet, the grower champagne that made me understand what grower champagne actually means. Rich, precise, extraordinary. Number 2, Pierre Péter's Cuvée de Réserve Blanc de Blancs, the most elegant expression of the Côte de Blancs, available at a reasonable price. Number 3, Recaredo Terroir's Cava, one of the great value propositions in all of sparkling wine. Number 4, Domaine de la Taille à l'Eau, Crémant de Loire, the wine that convinced me Crémant belongs in every serious wine lover's rotation. Number 5, a great Pét-Nat from the Loire on a warm evening, because sometimes the most important thing a wine can do is make you smile. Your 3-sentence sparkling wine cheat sheet. 1. Sparkling wine is made by 3 methods. Traditional method for the most complexity and lees character, Charmat for fresh and fruity wines like Prosecco, and ancestral for the natural and unpredictable Pét-Nat category. 2. The sweetness scale runs from zero dosage, bone dry, through extra brut, brut, extra sec, and demi-sec, and most champagne you encounter will be brut. 3. For value, look for grower champagne with RM on the label, serious cava from Recaredo or Gramona, and Crémant de Loire. And drink all of them on a Tuesday without waiting for something special to happen. So that's the Sparkling Wine Week. Thanks for spending it with me. This has been one of my most favorite weeks on the show so far. And a reminder that wine doesn't always have to be serious and age-worthy and tannic to be extraordinary. Sometimes it just has to be cold, fizzy, and in your glass right now. We'll see you next week. That's today's Daily Decant. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and share with your friends so you can continue building your wine knowledge in just a few minutes a day. See you tomorrow for your next decant.